Once upon a time, when things cost far less than they do today, a young boy about 10 years old stepped quietly into a humble coffee shop. The boy, with an innocent curiosity and a pocket full of dreams, took a seat at an empty table. Moments later, a waitress arrived, placing a glass of water in front of him. "How much is an ice cream sundae?" the boy asked, his eyes lighting up with hope. "50 cents, she replied. Her tone was brisk, but not unkind. The boy's fingers fumbled into his pocket, pulling out a small handful of coins. He spread them on the table, counting each one carefully while the waitress waited. As he painstakingly counted, the coffee shop began to fill, and a line formed at the door. The waitress, feeling the weight of the crowd's impatient eyes, grew increasingly restless. The boy looked up again. "How much for just plain ice cream?" he asked softly, sensing her frustration. 35 cents, she answered, this time with a sharper edge to her voice. She couldn't hide her irritation as she glanced at the waiting line. The boy nodded, and his small smile remained unbroken. He counted his coins once more and spoke. "I'll have the plain ice cream, please." The waitress, relieved but still irritated, quickly brought the simple dish, placed it before him, and hurried off without another glance. The boy savored his ice cream, eating each spoonful slowly, as though it was the most precious treat in the world. When he finished, he approached the cashier, paid his bill, and left the shop with a quiet grace. The waitress soon returned to clear the boy's table. As she gathered the empty dish, her eyes caught sight of something unexpected. 15 cents, neatly arranged beside the empty bowl. It was a tip. The boy, with his 50 cents, had given up the ice cream sundae he truly wanted just so he could leave her that tip. A pang of guilt struck the waitress. Her cheeks flushed with regret as she realized the depth of the boy's thoughtfulness. He hadn't been slow or indecisive. He had been carefully considering how to be kind. She had dismissed him as just another child wasting her time, blind to his generous spirit. In that moment, she wished he would return, so she could treat him to the ice cream of his choice. But he never did. Reflecting on the encounter, she understood a lesson many of us overlook. We often judge others too quickly. We form conclusions based on fragmented information, leading to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, or misguided decisions. In her impatience, she had misjudged the boy, failing to see his genuine kindness. This story invites us to pause and reflect. How many times have we, in haste, misjudged someone? Perhaps a teacher who labels a student as lazy without understanding their struggles, inadvertently crushing the student's confidence. Or a friend misinterpreting a moment of silence, creating a rift that weakens trust. Quick judgments often obscure the truth, and regret follows when we realize our mistake. The boy's small act of kindness teaches us that taking a moment to understand, to see beyond the surface, can change our perspective. When we slow down, act with empathy, and suspend judgment, we create room for genuine connection. So next time you're tempted to judge hastily, pause, reflect, seek to understand, because the full story might surprise you and lead to a better outcome.